Hi, my name is Roland from PMI JCM Realty Group, where we manage properties from an asset management perspective. I'm also the rental property investment Zen master. And today, what I want to talk to you about how to find quality renters in today's market. As you know, the market has gone on a roller coaster, very topsy-turvy, and that has negatively impacted the sales market, but also it has impacted the rental market. And so with that being the case, and with the fact that it's currently also the winter, this is the slow season for rentals as a whole. And so what we want to do today is we want to talk about some tips that we can provide you so that you make the most out of your listings and you get the best renters as quickly as possible. So we're going to go ahead and go through this. And we're going to talk about the different tips that we have for you that you're going to be able to use to better get good quality tenants in your property. And so the first tip that we have is defining a pre-screening process for great tenants. You want to make sure that your paperwork is in order, right? You want to dot your I's and cross your T's. The better your process is, the better able you're going to be able to screen your tenants, the better able you're going to identify whether they're a good fit for your property. And you can determine from there whether you need to, rule them out as a possible prospect or whether you need to move forward with the rental process. So the first things that you want to do is you want to make sure you have an idea of what credit checks or what credit scores you want to have for your particular tenants. You want to make sure you have employment verification. You want to make sure you look at past references for rental, and you also want to make sure that you do a thorough background check. Those four things are going to do a great service to your company and to your rental property if you're able to get those things defined before you move ahead with marketing your property. And so the second tip is you want to craft the right property listings, right? And so you want to make sure you identify parks and recreations that's nearby. Because a lot of people, they want to make sure they have a place to go enjoy the time with their kids. You want to make sure that you identify the local commute for career professionals, whether they're near a school or hospital or something like that. You want to talk about the neighborhood perks that may be afforded if you're in a community like an HOA. Maybe you have a pool, swimming pools, maybe you have volleyball courts, basketball courts, tennis courts. All those things are important to making sure that people have a good time or they can enjoy their time in your community and by renting your property. So you want to make sure that all those things are in the listing when you're putting that marketing together. And you also want to talk about entertainment options that they have locally. People tend to want to know where the nightlife is and making sure that they are close to things that are happening within the community. You also want to make sure that you take quality pictures. That's not listed here, but you want to make sure you take quality pictures as well. All those things are going to help you craft the right property listing. Another thing you want to take a look at is you want to identify where do quality tenants look, right? So you may want to connect with real estate agents. You may want to talk to other investors to see if they have any leads as well. Social media is also a good place for you to put your listings, whether that's Facebook's, whether that's Twitter, TikTok. People tend to try to find rentals in those places as well. You want to take a look at Zillow. Zillow is always a great place. Not a lot of people are a big fan of Zillow, but that is one of the first places people look when they're looking for rentals. Craigslist is a place that people look for as well. And so you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of all these potential resources to place your listings because your tenants are probably going to be looking in those locations as well. And then, the last part is you want to partner with PMI JCM Realty Group. At PMI JCM Realty Group, we can take this work off your hands so you don't have to deal with it directly. And we can make sure we put all of these processes in place to make sure that your property gets rented quickly. So if you have any questions and you think it's something that you would like to move forward with, give us a call. Our mission is to share the latest and emerging trends and innovations in the rental property investment along with the local real estate market. If you're interested in more effective ways to improve your landlord-tenant experience, streamline your portfolio performance, or grow your vendor relationships, or scale your ROI, check out our free webinar. You'll find game-changing and bottom-line boosting strategies for rental property success. Plus, it's a valuable resource that you can get advice and actionable tips for rentable investor needs. Get in on how to streamline your rental portfolio for maximum growth. And rental property managers, both in Tampa and abroad, will find this very informative, and it provides you a great deal of information that you can use moving forward. Also, you can always connect with us on social media, participate in our Facebook group, where we have seasoned investors that are ready to help you with any questions that you may have. And of course, if you have any questions particular to your portfolio, you can always put a meeting on our calendar. You can reach me directly at rcharles@pmijcmrealty.com. You can also call me at 813-333-9617. And of course, you can always find me on my website at pmijcmrealty.com. Thank you.